Hello, namaste. I'm Shobha Balasubramaniam here. Welcome back to my channel Spices and Flavors by Shobha. Today's recipe is a very popular dish from Karnataka, that is the vegetable sagu or the tarkari sagu. Tarkari means vegetables in Kannada. So this goes very well with chapati, fulka, puri, etc. So let's get into the recipe now. So for making the vegetable sagu, I am taking few vegetables here. This is beans, carrot, fresh peas. You can use frozen peas also. Each of these vegetables I have taken close to 1 cup. Potato I have put it in water as it will not turn black. 2 small onions. I will be taking little from this for grinding. I will show you later. 2 tomatoes. I will be taking little tomato from this for grinding. As I told you, I will show you later. Also use nool kol or the navil kos if you have, because that tastes the best when added to the vegetable sagu. Here I am not using as my son doesn't like, but even without using that, the sagu tasted very good. All vegetables need to be finely cut. I have kept a kadai on the stove. I am using 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil. The oil is hot now. We'll add the onions. I have kept very little for grinding, so the rest I am adding here for frying. We'll saute this on low medium flame. I'm adding little salt to the onion, adding little less than quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of hing or the asafoetida. I'll saute this onion on low medium flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's been 2 minutes now. I'm adding the tomatoes. Let the tomato become soft. Till then you saute it on low medium flame. The tomatoes have become soft. Now I'm going to add the vegetables one by one. Adding the beans first. Next I am adding carrots. If you like nool kol, please do add it. It will taste very good. I did not add it since my son doesn't like it. Next adding peas. We all love this vegetable sagu very much. Adding in the potatoes now. I am adding little more salt now. Mixing everything once and closing it with a lid and cooking it for another 3-4 minutes on low medium flame, checking in between. I am checking here after 3-4 minutes of cooking. I felt it had not cooked still, so I am closing back the lid and cooking it again for another 3-4 minutes. Let it cook on low medium flame. Checking here after another 3 minutes, that is totally 6 minutes. I felt it had not yet cooked, so I am closing back the lid and cooking it again for another 4-5 minutes. I will shift this to another stove as we need to fry few more ingredients for the tarkari sagu or the vegetable sagu. I have kept another kadai on the stove here. I have added a teaspoon of oil. Once the oil becomes hot, I am adding in few dry spices, a small piece of cinnamon, 2 elaichi or the cardamom, and 3 cloves. We'll start frying these. Now I am adding a little portion of tomatoes and onions I had told you before, so that I am adding now. Frying all these for a few minutes, say about 2 to 3 minutes. Adding ginger, about 3-inch piece ginger, and green chilies I am adding about 3. You add according to your spice requirement. I am frying all these very well and take care not to burn any of these. I will now check on the other stove where I have kept the vegetables for cooking. It's almost cooked. I am adding a little less than quarter cup of water so that it gets cooked faster. I am closing it again with the lid and cooking it for some more time. We'll check the other stove now where I was frying few ingredients here. I am adding quarter cup of fried gram to this. 2 tablespoons of grated fresh coconut I am adding here. Fry for a few seconds and then I am putting off the flame here. After putting off the stove, I am adding mint leaves and coriander leaves. More of coriander leaves and less of mint leaves. Adding in a teaspoon of coriander powder or the dhania powder. Let this mixture cool completely. The mixture has cooled down completely now. I am adding this to the mixer jar and adding little water, grinding it to a smooth paste now. Here the ground mixture is ready. I have ground it as very smooth paste. I am going to add this ground mixture to the cooked vegetables. The vegetables have cooked well. I checked for salt, it was a little less, so I am adding little more salt. You check for salt, add if needed. I am adding in the ground paste now. You can add little water to the mixie jar and completely put the mixture here. I am switching on the stove again. I had switched it off in between. So you mix the entire mixture, ground mixture along with the cooked vegetables well till the raw smell of the ground mixture is gone. That may take about another 2-3 minutes. It looks quite thick, so add little water, maybe about half cup of water, and mix it very well. Mix well after adding the water. This should be the consistency. I am putting off the stove now and plating it out. So the tasty vegetable sagu or the tarkari sagu is ready to be served. This goes very well with chapati, fulkas and puri. As I told you, try to add navil kos or the nool kol. It will add more taste to the sagu. Even without adding it, the sagu tasted very good. So if you are watching my channel for the first time, please like the video, share the video with your friends and relatives, and also consider subscribing to my channel Spices and Flavors by Shobha. Click the bell icon and click all, as you will be notified as and when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.